What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another K Chat. I'm your girl K, and today we got a special guest today, like very special, lovable, sexy. We got my wife here today, guys. We got Tamika in the building. Woo! Yeah! Ow!
Uh,
Anyway, again, how's everybody doing? What the day is? Still Saturday. It's almost Sunday. Uh, we're gonna be talking about a couple things. You know, get to know Tamika more, right?
yes.
Good. Anyway, where are you originally from? Like, are you from Baltimore? Or are you out?
Baltimore,
Okay,
Maryland.
good. Got a lot of family here.
Yes, I do.
That's good. Eh. Okay, well, Miss Lindbreath.
Oh, no, you didn't.
What? Look, shit, damn it. Okay, it's a lot going on. Like a lot that's going on. Like far as this pandemic is getting out of hand, these people is getting out of hand. Like, what is your input on like the pandemic and how it's affecting your life, your children's life, your career? Like, are you working or are you out of work because of the pandemic?
Well, let's see. Well, as you may know, I am a nurse. So when the pandemic first hit, I was working um, at Taylor Integrated Health. So we had to deal with a lot of people that thought they had the corona. We had to send people away. As everyone know now, when you go into mainly everywhere now, you got to get checked. You got to get your fever checked. I mean, your temperature checked and everything like that before you're even allowed to go into the government buildings,
Oh, I know.
clinics, hospitals,
They real strict now.
places that you would normally go to get
Right,
help. And if you're over a certain degree, you're turned away.
right,
And it could be a life threatening situation, so
right.
we had to turn away a lot of people due to that. So the business was slow, but we were still seeing people. And at the job, we mainly dealt with elderly people. So just imagine you come into the clinic with your mom and your mom is elderly
Right.
and you might have a fever. You can't get in, but yet you're your mom's escort.
Right. Okay.
So she's not able to come
That'll
in
be
because she was around you and you have a fever and we tell you have to go get quarantined. So
and
anything could have been wrong with your mom at that time when you came in, and
right.
we had to turn her away. So it's been really hard on, you know, my job, my family, because I go to work every day dealing with, these people, and I have to come home to my family.
Right.
So it messes up a lot of things, and it still is.
Yeah, I do. I agree with you a lot on it, and yeah, that the whole mask thing to me is like it's not overrated to me at all. Like I don't think the whole mask thing is overrated. I think the fact that before the mask thing was a problem, like you couldn't wear a mask in no store. They didn't give a fuck what the case may be. Like you could have the flu. If you wear a mask in my store, I already suspect you to steal out my store. Like this, he's coming in here to take something out of my store. Now you got to wear a mask, so you don't know who's walking in your store taking shit out your store now.
I agree.
Now, because everybody gotta have a mask on. Even they said that it's required for the 2 and older now.
Hmm.
Right now, your 2-year-old gotta wear a mask, man. Like you can't, and nobody is safe. Like nobody was safe at first, but now they like the requirements and the what's the other word? Not it's not. I always say requirements, but it's another word.
It's
Nobody.
mandatory.
It's something like that. It wasn't
It's
that, but
mandatory for you to
it is
wear.
mandatory for you to wear a mask. But
And then it's not even just the mask. A lot of us have to wear the PPE equipment. You know, that's the shield and then the mask
other
under
than
it.
it,
Yeah.
yeah, I be seeing on the internet the waiters at tables waiting on people
Hmm.
with the whole gear, like the long
Yeah.
sleeve plastic joint on, like whole hazmat men in black type shit going on around there. Like, but nobody's paying this shit no attention because that's why people still killing everybody. Everybody's still dying, and everybody's still wondering like, oh, it's the coronavirus. Like, no, but people are still like actually out there gunning people down. Like the pandemic is enough. Like it's killing thousands of people at one time, and you still
Yeah.
outside. You supposed to be in the house. Like, stay in
But
the
you know
house.
what?
Like you can't. I feel like you can't make nobody. You can't make a person stay in the house. But what better way to make a person stay in the house? Saying if you come outside, you gonna die. Like that's basically what they saying. They carrying it. Like they trying to send. I seen that they trying to send the kids in New York back by the end of this month. Don't send my son back. He can't go back until they say this shit is like completely over with. Like you going to send your kid to school, and he come home and he said, or he or she sick, like, and you don't know who in school. The teacher probably could give it to the kids, because the teachers probably don't know. But they say that it's a must for the teachers and staff and stuff to get tested before they come back to school. But I mean, the kid probably got it and don't even know they got it. A lot of people not even testing their children or getting their children tested. There's just a little girl in Florida that just passed away from this. She went through so many different symptoms. They said it attacked her. It attacked her body first, then attacked her mental. Like mentally, it sent her off. Like she didn't know who she was, how old she was. Like it was basically eating her from the inside out. And she was a little black girl.
Well, I do believe that,
So
you
like,
know, I don't think it's just a radiation type thing. I think it's more of, I feel like they tested these things out on people.
agree.
And with them testing those things out on people, and people that they tested it out on came in contact with other people,
Hmm.
and it just spread it so rapidly. But from what I was reading, it stated that it was supposed to stay contained in a certain area,
Hmm.
mainly the urban communities, the Hispanic community. That's what I heard. I don't know how true that is, and I don't believe everything I hear or read, because in the words of the Orange Man, quote unquote, fake news.
Yeah, we still here. We still turned up. We still no. It's damn. It's Sunday now, y'all. It's 12 o'clock. But we still here. It's still Saturday. So until 7 o'clock in the morning, it's Sunday. But right now it's Saturday. We still here. I still got my guest, my lovely guest, my lovely wife. That is Tamika. Say hello to the viewers, because you're still here.
Hello.
Because you're still here.
Yeah.
We still here.
Yes, we are. Yeah.
But yeah,
And just to let y'all know, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I've been saying that for years. Before Cardi B even thought about it. Somebody owed me some shmoneys. Okay?
you wasn't saying shmoney though.
I didn't say
You definitely
shmoney.
was saying ow before Cardi came out. You
Ow.
definitely was saying that. And saying it just like that, that's the crazy part. But you should have got that brand.
It's okay. My coins are coming.
Well, whatever. We good. Um,
I have to ask you a question.
What?
Okay. Right. But any rootin' tootin'. Don't steal that, y'all. Okay. Listen, I have to ask you a quick question. Okay.
Shoot.
How do you feel about everything that's going on as far as in the urban community, as far as the racism? But then, how do you feel about every time it's a cop killing a black civilian? Everyone wants to do the marching and, everything like that, and the protesting and stuff like that. But soon as they are black on black crime, there's no marching, there's no protesting, there's none of that.
More like they wanted that nigga dead. Like for real, no. Like that's how I be looking at it. Like, cause they don't do none of that when it's a black on black crime. I look at that like it's more of a personal thing. Like a police officer can come in and hem you up and L you out, suffocate you, take your life from you. Everybody's so sad, and not saying that you shouldn't be, but I really do believe that you should be really sad when that brutality from a police officer happens to you. But I also think that when it's a black on black crime, nobody really cares about that. And I'm being and it's so sad because nobody cares about the black on black crime. They think that that's what we do. They think that oh, they gonna kill each other anyway. Like, so I think that's a lot. That goes with a lot why the police feel so strongly about just hemming us up and manhandling us the way they do. Like, they don't give two shits because they see that most of us don't give two shits.
All right, but I feel you.
I
What you're
hate it. I
saying.
hate to see us, go through what we go through, but I also see that the ignorance in us as well.
Right.
Like a lot of things that we do can be prevented from happening. What pisses you off the most?
Kids. Like, but truthfully, grown ass, disrespectful ass kids.
I agree. Kids are it's just out of hand lately. A lot of them just doing whatever the fuck they want to do. They're growner than the adults
Yeah,
now.
disregard for adults and authority.
They growner than us now. They don't give two shits. You got kids that say, like, yeah, you keep up. I'm gonna have my homeboys whip your ass. Like, how you threatening your parent with your homeboys?
Any of my
Like, oh my
motherfucking
god, like you will
kids.
stand there, like young men and women, you will really stand there and watch your friends bring harm to your mom or your dad. Like it just it don't even seem right. Like this era of children is just like
And soon as
I can't even be around them. I
anyone,
just feel like out of place when I'm around them. Like those that talk like that, I just try not to be around those type of kids that disrespect their parent. I was not brought up on disrespecting your parent and like none of that. Like, oh my goodness, you disrespect your parents. Like my mother was lively to punch all my teeth out. All down my throat, looking like the cat off of Tom and Jerry when his teeth be swinging in the front and shit. Like, yeah, like you obligated to get killed during my time.
and not only your time, my time too.
What's
My
the
parents say one thing, they should never have to repeat themselves again on that same subject. Because as soon as you open your mouth, say something, talk back, or whatever the case may be, you fucked up.
right?
That's just it. And nowadays, motherfucking parents act like they don't give a fuck, and they letting their kids be the parent and the adult be the fucking child. Cause ain't no way I'm gonna be scared of my kids.
Don't say you parents acting like they don't give a fuck. You mean more like the parents acting like they scared of the
Yeah,
motherfuckers. They scared.
yeah.
They like this motherfucker go out, go get a gun. Like that's another thing too. Like when you expose children to certain things, you just make them feel like it's okay for them to have these things. Like when you expose little girls to like videos, the ass shaking videos and stuff, they gonna want to do these things.
Yeah, for instance, like our goddaughter want to talk about dingling, dingling, dingling. 11 years old. Great straight. The fuck? Dingling, yeah. Oh, it's a song. I don't give a fuck if it's a song.
It was just,
for you to say.
It was real random. Like I ain't even.
She had to turn the music down just to make sure she was saying it. Like I'm not hearing shit. Am I deaf? I mean, like am I really hearing this?
Yes, kids are very, very. Well, no, kids nowadays are very disrespectful. Like I think, who was that? I forget her son name. And he came out of nowhere and was like, "Mommy, is you okay?" Like, I've never heard a kid in so long ask their mother, "Was they okay?" Just out the blue. "Mommy, is you okay? My feet really hurt. May I take off my shoes?" Like, this nigga got manners. Like,
and you know what?
Like, it's about to start with him all over again. Like, the whole thing is about to restart itself. I've seen it for myself. Like, I have not seen a kid. No, I don't. I'm being dead ass. Like 2 years old, 3 years old. Like all kids right now are so fucking bad and disrespectful. Like, but I have not seen a kid in so long. And just the other day, like a little boy I seen. Not even the other day. What, yesterday, day before yesterday, and he was just so proper, so like respectful. He has so many manners, so much manners to his mom. Like if he even tried, like she looked like she would floor his ass. But I think that that was just so sweet at the
Mind
time.
you, how our son used to be when he was younger.
Okay.
His ass ain't like that now.
No, he changed.
You know what? I gotta say, when they say the kids are so disrespectful and this, that, and the other, it's a lot of parents out here that disciplines their kids. You know what I mean? And when they get older and they be around other kids and they say, oh, they treating their parent like this, or they doing this, or let me see if I can get away with this, or let me see if I can do this and do this to my parents, or whatever the case may be.
Right.
And then sometimes with a parent, like for instance with me, when our son was little, I hardly disciplined him because I felt like, I disciplined him, but I was more stern. I was more of the parent that kept him in the house. I kept him sheltered. And then once you keep a child sheltered and then they get older and you say, okay, well, let me give him a little bit of leeway. You give him a little bit of leeway. It seems like, they just say, oh, shoot, I'm out the house now and I can go and do whatever the hell I want to do. And then they get so used to, doing what they want to do. They want to keep on. And then they see other people doing shit and that's what the shit they want to do. And as you know, since Collis was younger, I've always told him, be somebody important, be yourself. Just because you see somebody else doing something, don't try to do it. Definitely if you know it's wrong.
Right.
You know what I mean? But nowadays, you got a lot of kids that's not being sheltered.
Right.
Because their parents are either on drugs, deceased, homeless, and they're not giving them kids the attention and stuff that they really, really need.
I agree.
And that's like nowadays you got a lot of parents out here that want to be a child friend instead of the parent. And I think that has a lot to do with it.
I am a first-hand experience. You cannot be a kid friend, yo. They will use that shit against you. They will manipulate you, and they will take all that shit and just like, and they would not care because they would keep doing it because you keep allowing it. Because I kept allowing it because I was trying to be like, not. I'm not even going to say I was more trying to be his friend. I was more trying to get him to open up and to be, to be comfortable around me as he getting older. Like he's about to be a adult. So as he getting older, you gotta relearn your kid as he get older, because he starts sheltering himself, or he or her starts sheltering themselves away from the parent, because they feel like the parent don't understand what they're going through as they're getting older. A lot of things change too, like time and change. So it's a lot of things that the kid do go through that the parent never went through when they was that age, because they didn't have to.
Right.
Because a lot of people, their parent made sure that they didn't go through that, or didn't put their kid in that, in that predicament or that situation, for their kid to go through something like that. Like, my son think that he really went through a struggle. Like, he really think I'm not gonna say he felt like he went through a struggle. And it's okay if your kid felt like, this was a struggle, like I seen my parents struggling and all that other stuff. Like, one thing I don't want to do is to put my son through a struggle that I went through, or that my wife have been through. You don't want to put your kids through no struggle that you guys have been through, because it's not going to be pretty, because like they don't know what to do. They ain't going to know what to do. Like, it'll drive them crazy. Like, a lot of kids do like running away when their parents struggling because they can't get what they want, or they see the parent can't afford the things that not even that the kid need, but they see that the parent can't afford the things that the parent want, or like, or need for the kid to have. Like, so, like, a lot of kids turn to the street, like sell drugs, stuff like that. Like, so as a parent, you gotta stay up on your shit, so you can make sure your kid can stay from out that motherfucker on that corner, so the police won't be on that hemming you up. We don't need no more kids being on that, the Freddie Gray type thing. And the kids is getting younger and younger that these polices are hemming up, like, for real. Like, but that's exactly what I've been trying to teach my son, that you don't know what a real struggle is. Like, he went through probably like a premature struggle, like, that's what I call it. It was like a premature struggle. It wasn't nothing that couldn't be fixed right then and there. Understand?
I look at it like this. As far as he's concerned, it's like he was raised where, as though anything he wanted, he got.
Right.
Anything he needed, he already
had. Right.
He's used to, getting things and, going places and stuff like that. But then when we had a financial fall, things didn't come by so easy.
Right.
He's always had food in his stomach. He's always had a roof over his head, except for 2 weeks we was homeless. I'm not going to sit up here and lie about it. I mean, K-Chat is real.
Right.
You know what I mean? Ain't no phony bullshit over here.
You already.
This is true life here.
Right.
So, me and my wife and my son, we've been through some shit. Like, some real life shit where anybody that wasn't strong enough, and I'm being honest with you, I've never, ever had to struggle until I got older. And this was like about 2015.
Yeah.
We was homeless for 2 weeks. And I've never been through that, ever. But my wife made a way. You understand what I'm saying? And my life was not all that great. I have been, had to use candles for lights. We had to use the stove to heat up the house. We had to have, oodles and noodles and hot dogs. Or we had to have fucking pork and beans, or a fucking toast with, sometimes it was no fucking butter, no jelly.
Just dry ass toast.
Dry ass fucking toast. You know what I mean? Rice is my favorite friend to this day. Okay? Jasmine rice, don't get it twisted. But yes, we struggled. And then I swore to myself as I got older, I never wanted to struggle with my kids. Ever. And I have 2 kids. My daughter is grown. My son is in the house. And then we have on a 3rd child. And she's 11. I don't want them to see what the fucking struggle is about.
Right.
Definitely not nowadays. Because kids going out here, like my wife says, selling drugs, breaking and stealing, breaking in people's houses.
Oh yeah, and little girls prostituting and stuff like. Oh my God, I seen a little girl prostituting around this way. Like,
Y'all just don't understand. Like,
Like, oh no, go in the
kids
house,
nowadays
sweetheart.
don't understand. And then it's not only that. You got kids out here prostituting, she said. You understand what I mean? And it's not just no fucking prostitute. And let's say if they, they out here doing, you kids can't even walk up and down the street for real without a motherfucker trying to talk to them. Don't give a fuck how old they are. None of that. Motherfucking kids nowadays can't go to the store, can't come home from school and shit. They motherfucking, what is it? Child sex trafficking shit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's a lot of shit going on. These kids go through enough
And I know
shit.
the people that do this shit got kids of their own. Like, you would not want somebody to treat your daughter or your son like that. So why the hell is you treating somebody else kid like kidnappers and shit? I be thinking that, like, I bet that motherfucker got a kid too and would fucking kill somebody if they kidnap his fucking daughter. Like, why you out here kidnapping and molesting somebody else's daughter?
I agree with
Like,
you.
that is crazy. Like, I don't know. Like, people just think different. Like, for real. I grew up on people don't think the way I think, and it's like, if you got the energy and the strength to point people in the direction that you're standing in, like, you're a powerful motherfucker. Like, for real, you can point people in the direction that you're looking in and change people's minds and change how things are, like, for us, how they look at things and how they go about stuff. You're very powerful. Like, for real, like, you got people that's trying to keep up with people that they see on TV. That's a powerful ass person. That can, if I wear these shoes, I bet you I can make every damn near the whole world wear these shoes.
And see, a lot of people, they
Like,
know that they powerful, but yet they don't use that powerful form
exactly.
that they have to fucking
Get that power to me. Watch what happens to that power. Trying to tell you, yo, talking about charity, giving back to charity and all that stuff.
That's a lot of stuff I don't even understand right now.
I be willing to do all that. Like, I'm being dead ass serious. Like, even though, like, I love money, but I do love helping out others and making sure that people is treated equally. Like,
but they say money is the root of all evil.
yeah, money
It
is
really is.
money is the root of all evil. That's what I'm saying. Like, when people get money, people don't know what to do with it. Instead of people giving back, they just give back to their community. Like, it's people overseas starving out this bitch. It's kids being lynched and killed. Like, people, you gotta dig deep into what the hell you giving your money to. Like, people probably just giving their money to a bullshit, not to say it is bullshit, a bullshit ass orphan. Like, they might not be taking care of the kids with the money.
Well,
But yeah, I'm just saying, that's just me. That's just how I think.
All right, listen. I had an experience when I was growing up. When I was growing up, it was $1 a day was to feed a kid, right? And
I remember that.
my foster mother used to send money to this one kid, but it was going through a charity. They sent her pictures of the kid, that you're adopting, and stuff like that. Come to find out, it was all bogus. Like, the person that she was, well, it's supposed to have been a charity, but the charity was not a charity. They would take pictures of kids. I don't know how they get the pictures or whatever, but they sent her a picture, and how basically the person that she was giving the money to, like I said, was bogus. The government got involved because they said that whoever the person was scamming a lot of people out of thousands and thousands of dollars. And she was like, okay, well, can we get our money back since y'all know who the person is? And they told her no, because it's not like, she willingly gave it away. But she was like, well, I willingly gave it to somebody that I thought I was taking care of. And come to find out, it wasn't true.
See?
And that's what I mean. All these places that, supposed to be helping these kids and stuff like that. And it's a lot of, like, the stars and stuff that be going overseas or whatever. Oh, feed this kid and this kid, this kid. You got money. It's a lot that you can do. And not only just money, you have the format. Whereas though, okay, well, I can help these kids instead of just reaching out for money. Let me put some of my finances into this.
True.
Everybody was bashing Oprah Winfrey when she went, and built a school for the kids,
I remember
and
that.
you know what I'm saying, for all
I
girls.
definitely remember that.
Yes, they was bashing the hell out of her. And which, to be honest with you, I don't mean no harm, no disrespect. Everybody needs help. But at the same time, I feel like you have a lot of kids here in the United States that's hungry, that's homeless, that need foster care, that need adoption.
Agreed.
You have all these stars and people with this huge platform. They go overseas to adopt kids and bring them here. When you have all these kids that need help here, and that bothers the hell out of me.
Right.
And I cannot have any more kids. I want to adopt, but we've been down that road. We've been down that road, and that road was not a good one.
Right. Okay.
It just confuses me. I just don't be understanding how can they go out of the country that they live in, born and raised, and go to another country to bring in kids when there's kids here in the United States that need help. I mean, I love kids, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, you have to clean up or help your community before you can go and try to help somebody else's. That's the way I'm sorry. I just, that takes me back to when I was younger. Like, when they said it takes a village, it really takes a village.
True.
When I used to get in trouble when I was younger, my neighbor used to beat me. My aunts used to beat me. And then when I got home, my mother used to beat me. And then my grandmother used to make me go get a switch.
You could get fucked
to
up.
beat me. And this is not like none of these beatings nowadays. They don't even believe in beating their kids nowadays because motherfuckers say, oh, call the police. You can get your kids locked up for beating you. Well, bitch, you take them home and you raise them.
I'm gonna call your father.
I wish a motherfucker would.
You can't even say that though. You kids used to be scared of their father. I'm about to call your motherfucking father.
Yeah.
And he straighten up and start crying. Please,
it ain't
no.
like that no more, girl.
Not no more. Like, he looking like, call that bitch. I'm going to knock his ass out too. Like, hey, yo, shoot his big ass. Like, whatever he is, take him out back and shoot him. Like, come on.
You know what? I'm going to say this.
Because he's ready to hurt you. He's going to hurt you. He's going to hurt your kids. Yeah. That nigga is not scared of you. He's not scared of shit. So you're going to have to get a big ass bat. So when he try you, just take that bitch and grip it so hard and just cock it. You rock him one time, he is going to leave.
You know what?
He is not coming back. Kid or no kid.
Hey, but you know what that reminds me of? Ladies, though, this is K-Chat. And this is the real deal.
Already.
My son tried me. And I'm going to put it out there. My son tried me. He tried me. Do you hear me?
Oh, shit.
This motherfucker,
man,
he got it fucked all the way up. You know what I mean? And this little motherfucker think, since he was getting some pussy at the time or whatever the case may be, this motherfucker thought, oh yeah, I'm going to try my mother. Try who? Try Jesus. Not me.
She may send you the glory.
Yo, I'm telling you some serious shit. He tried me. And I forgot who he was for a second. My wife had to come in between us.
Yeah, I was scared.
And held his ass down. Before nigga, who the fuck is you talking to? He wanted to leave. I threw his shit down the motherfucking steps to get the fuck out. He ran out that motherfucking door so motherfucking fast with no shoes on, motherfucker. No shoes. When I tell you, we was living in West Baltimore, y'all. This
Blisters on his
motherfucker
feet,
ran
dog.
all the way down fucking South Baltimore by fucking Curl Park. Hear me? And everybody know where motherfucking Fulton and Pressman is. I'm sure you do. He ran. And my son ran track.
Yeah, so he
Okay?
was gone. Like once I hit the corner to see where he was at, that motherfucker was like he was over the bridge.
How I knew where he was, we
he
got a phone call. And half an hour later,
wasn't even that though. It wasn't even that
they was
long.
like, Tamika, where your son at? I don't know. He left, ran out the motherfucking door. Oh, bitch, we just seen him down Curl Park with no motherfucking shoes on. Okay. Don't get me wrong. I was worried because that's my son. You know. But that little motherfucker had to realize. Bitch, this ain't no motherfucking cartoon. This is real fucking life.
Mm-hmm.
His fucking feet was sore as a bitch. Sore as a bitch. Ain't no motherfucking, like I said, ain't no cartoon sitting down, pouring cold water on it, see all the steam and shit come from that. Nah, bitch.
He was walking like what's wrong with your feet? He was like, I got blisters on them. Yeah, you running down this fucking house with no shoes on. No shoes. He had socks on, but then he ended up taking his socks off. Like, come on, man. But
yeah, my son really.
He been through a lot.
He been through a lot, but not that motherfucker.
He been through a lot and took us through the most.
Yeah. and still somewhat doing it, you know.
And he actually
getting older.
And as he getting older, he actually getting better.
Yeah,
with a lot.
Motherfucking, let me tell you.
He could have stayed the way he was. It would have been fucked up though.
Let me tell y'all one motherfucking thing. First of all, I'm tired of this motherfucking cruddy bullshit. You hear me? This shit all the way up to here. It ain't nothing but spider webs and roaches and all that other shit crawling up in that shit. You fucking 17 and older, bitch, cut that shit. It's time for you to be up, waking up like, damn, I'm going to be a whole grown man. Let me get my grown man swag on. It took my son forever to cut his hair. Okay? And now he got it. It looks so nice. I love it. My son has hair like me. His hair is curly. But when you got that cruddy shit going on, you don't see your natural grain.
Mm.
That shit irks the fuck out of me. And when I see these grown ass men walking around with that shit in their head, I be wanting to slap the fire out there. What the fuck is that?
I don't know, look like somebody from jail.
I be wanting to slap the fire out of them because I'm like, okay, you're a grown ass man. You're supposed to be setting the example for these young men.
Mm.
You know, you be wanting to urge them to get a job. Let them see, you know what I mean? As you get older, you supposed to mature.
Right.
This ain't no Benjamin Button shit. We ain't aging backwards, bitch. We going forward.
Already.
I just don't be understanding.
That got you real heated.
Yeah, that did have me real heated. Like, because I don't understand. It's bad enough that these kids are growing up without a father figure in their life.
Right.
You know, and then they see these motherfucking grown ass men walking, trying to be like them, fucking ass hanging out. You see their motherfucking boxes or drawers or whatever the fuck they got on. That shit is nasty. And if I'm not mistaken, a gay friend of mine told me that if a nigga walking around with his ass hanging out, that means that's an invitation.
It's true, guys.
Like who the
pull
fuck?
your pants up. No,
I don't
really.
want to walk around and drive around and see. That's just like a young man. He's fucking 18 years old. Come to the clinic with you 18. You want to be grown, but yet you come to the clinic with your parent. Your pants hanging down, your ass hanging out.
Breath smell.
You come to the clinic, bitch, right, because you're burning.
Damn, sure. Go get that tested.
Now,
for all of us, like
you want to be grown. You want to be fucking grown so bad. You can't protect yourself. You can't just put on a condom. And it's just, oh,
that thing hot.
These children.
That thing is burning hot.
Yo, and it wasn't like it wasn't like it was just when he peed, it burned. Bitch, he was coming, it was green shit coming out your dick.
Come on.
That means you done had gonorrhea for the longest motherfucking time. It was gonorrhea and syphilis.
Oh
Now,
yeah,
mind
he
you,
definitely said.
everybody keeps saying, about, the pandemic and stuff like that. People come into the office, they want to be seen. They want to be treated. You know what I mean? You want to come in, first of all, you don't want to come in with a mask on. You get fussed out because you don't have a mask on, for one. You want to be grown, but you're not grown enough to cover your penis. You feel as though, oh, well, I don't got to put no fucking mask on. Well, motherfucker, you don't want to get treated. It's not even, when you come to establishments and stuff like that, you have to understand that it's not only your life that you're putting in danger, it's other people's lives that you're putting in danger.
Right.
But a motherfucking kid want to be so grown out here growing up so motherfucking fast, but when the shit really hits the fan, bitch, you still gotta go back to your parent or an adult to get you fucking help.
Yeah.
If you're not emancipated, motherfucker, you gonna need us. That's what y'all fail to fucking realize. And y'all running to the motherfucking corner of big people that's supposed to be your friends and family and shit like that. When shit really hits the fucking fan, you're gonna need your parents.
Yeah, my mother used to tell me when I was growing up, like, I'm your biggest fan. Like I'm gonna always be there. Whatever you do, wherever you go at, I'm your biggest fan. To support you, get you out of trouble, to have your back. If you don't got nowhere to go, you can always come back home. Like, a lot of parents don't even want their kids home. Like, they can't wait for you to turn a certain age to get your ass out of there. Like, this bitch been terrorizing my fucking house forever. Got his friends ripping and running in this bitch and smoking. He fucking and all this shit. And yeah, like, you in this bitch like this your house. Like, hold up. From what I seen, you just stay here, nigga. Like, you just stay here, nigga. Once you turn a certain age, you more than welcome to fucking go. That's what a lot of kids fail to realize. Like, it's up to the parent to not push them out, but push them to that limit and give them that boost and get them ready for that next level. A lot of parents didn't get their kid ready for the next level. They learned the next level from outside. So it's like, fuck that parent.
That's true.
Yeah, like, they don't learn it from the parent. They don't want to hear what the fuck you got to say about it. The lecture shit, that shit is gone. Like, I haven't seen a kid get lectured on anything in a long time about anything. Like, for real. Like, because they learning everything outside. So I think once their kid really learns something inside, they really start respecting the parent more. Like, for real. Like, because a lot of kids think their parents are bullshit. They don't think they parent know nothing, been through nothing. But the whole time, you don't even know, like, your parent a whole murderer. Like, not saying it like, go, you know what I mean? But, yeah, but your parent is a whole go-getter. He's a paper chaser. He or she is making sure that you good, but making sure you've been good way before you was born. Like, you don't even understand what type of person you in the house with. Like,
a lot of kids nowadays,
like
you said,
don't get your parent wrong because you in the house with a whole maniac for real. Like, just because she grown or he or she grown, don't get them twisted. Yo, they will fucking hang you in that bitch, like, and will go to jail for it. Like, that is your parent. They deserve the utmost respect, and you should honor your mother and your father. And, like, because, like, without them, like, it wouldn't be no you. Just like without God, there would be like no parent. Like if it wasn't for your mom, yo, you would not be here, yo. Because don't forget who gotta carry your ass. The father just shoot the mother up. But guess who got to carry your ass around
and have a choice,
right,
to leave or stay?
The mother got to carry you around the whole 9 months, or sometimes 10. Like, you don't know, you be ripping that from the whole asshole to our appetite.
And I'm gonna tell you,
like, yo, the mother go through so much just to bring you here, man.
My daughter split me. And I had to get stitches.
And my mom said the same thing that I split. She like them broad ass shoulders.
And it was a clever head for mine.
I was like, oh.
I had to get stitches. And you know, what you call it, the men call it the what?
What?
The in between
The gooch.
the gooch. The female,
In between the
I got split
yeah.
and had to get stitches. Her big ass fucking head.
She turned those two holes into one.
No, it wasn't. Something. But y'all gotta understand, like, the kids nowadays, they don't understand that the parents been through the same shit, if not more. So it's not like we trying to say we know everything. We basically trying to tell you that we've been there and we've done that, and we're trying to help you not go that same route that we went. We only want the best for them.
Yeah, like I don't know what the hell is going on with them. Like they don't like school no kid likes school no more.
That's
Like
because you getting these bullshit ass teachers in that
like what
motherfucker
the
that
hell?
only worry about a motherfucking paycheck and don't give a fuck about these
Yeah, I
kids.
went up to school one day, right?
Mm.
No, I went up to school one day, and I seen how the teacher, well, not the teacher, the staff was talking to the kids in the hallway, like we boys. You like, what's up, my nigga? Like, when was it ever okay for the staff to talk to the kids like they was one of their homeboys? Like, I
Right.
understand to make the kid feel comfortable for them to open up more, but hold up. If you don't want them to disrespect you on that level, I don't think you should talk to them like that. You want them to come to you, yes sir, or no ma'am, how you doing, good morning. I think you should talk to them the same way because like it goes both ways. Like if you be what's that, rude and disrespectful to them, they gonna be real rude. They gonna be, they take it to another level though. A kid, when an adult is rude and disrespectful to a kid, like, you know how if you see a stranger, they bump shoulders, and the adult be like, like, damn, looking at him like, where your man is at? The kid looking straight at the adult like, damn, bitch, say excuse me. Like, what the fuck? Then they make the adult react. But then when the shoe is on the other foot and the adult be like, damn, kids don't got no motherfucking manners no more. The kid goes off. Like, when I mean beyond the point, like, oh my God, these straight show that you don't have no manners, you don't have no home training, none of that. Like, you straight go off. It's nothing wrong with excuse me. My bad.
He was raised in the
My fault.
street, how they act sometimes.
A motherfucker, your homeboy can come to you and bump your shoulder. You like, oh damn, my fault, homie. But let a complete stranger, old nigga, like a older, like kids be ready to fight old people. Like, when was it ever cool to fight an old person?
And when was it ever cool to disrespect the elderly?
I never, like, when I was living, I'm not even gonna lie. What was that? I forgot where it was at. But I know it was like further up, and it was like that, around in the Cold Spring area. I wasn't in the Cold Spring area, but I know that's where the incident had happened. Saying that these young kids raped an old lady while she was sitting on the bus stop.
Okay.
Oh my God! Like, I cannot believe that shit. Like, what the?
Yep. That's just like
Get your children.
16, 17 years old went into an elderly lady's house and raped her.
Like, why was her door open? How he get in there?
He broke in the house.
Like, but that's what I'm saying. Like, why would you do that? Like, what possessed you? What made you? What crossed your mind? What made you even think that was okay to even break into somebody's house? That's one.
Yeah.
Like, so he was.
But it's a lot of stuff like that. With me, with me being in the health field for so many years, and working with mentally ill people, whether it be children or adults, it's a lot of things that people don't understand about the mentally challenged people. It's a lot of things.
Yeah.
And a person, like, for instance, how we looking at things like, oh my God, why the fuck would you do this? And why would you do that? Why would you do this? Some of them don't even understand what they're doing. You understand what I mean? And it shows. I mean, I have dealt with a lot of clients when I first started doing What I do, I've dealt with a lot of clients that was mentally unstable.
I seen.
That don't even, some of them don't even remember doing the shit that they've done.
Yeah, that's a different type of mental stage when you can't remember what you've done. You understand?
Or they don't find nothing wrong with it.
That's a whole nother type of. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a whole nother type of illness.
Like when you don't think nothing wrong with it. But what I was ready to say that I was watching. I think he was the one that showed me. I think he had Tourette's. It's a black boy. He had the white egg in his hand. And he did an amazing fucking job not breaking that egg. He held that egg for a long time, guys. Like, I don't know. What was it on? I'm not sure what was it on.
TikTok.
Yeah, okay. It was on TikTok. And is a African American. He's a black guy. And he has Tourette's. This is the first time I ever seen anybody with black with Tourette's. I normally see different races with Tourette's. So it was kind of amazing to me, not that he had Tourette's, but the fact that he can control his Tourette's that good for that long. Like, he held the egg, and every time he had like a outbreak, it seemed like he would try to like grip it more, but he wasn't gripping it to break it. So I think that was like fantastic, man. Like, whoever you are, that was great, and I hope you know, whatever you doing to help yourself with that, that's great.
The first time I've ever seen someone with Tourette's syndrome was that movie that you showed
Deuce
me.
Bigelow.
And how she was when they went to the baseball game.
Yeah, he really helped her out.
He helped
because
out of her.
He was like, he got to take her, like, he seen that she had a problem screaming, the outbursts. He like, I know where to take her at, where they got fucking people that just outburst screaming at a damn baseball game.
Yep.
Take her to a baseball game, she can outburst as much as she wants. So as she outbursting, everybody thinking like, damn, yeah, it's a part of the game. Piss face, like, piss face, go off with her. Everybody like, yeah, piss face, piss, like, damn. He made her feel real good, though. He even had to have sex with her to make her feel good. Like, that's a good thing. That's a real good thing. Just take her somewhere so she can just have her moment. Her moment outburst. Yeah, it does. It smells great.
It's so many things that, you know, that needs to be said. I mean, it's not enough time for me right now, but it's a lot of things that need to be said, and I'm sure K-Chat got y'all. Y'all just don't understand when I say my wife has been wanting to do this for so long.
Yeah, like this is
books, as y'all can see right here.
Both of them
Stuff
is
in it that she want to talk to you guys about.
It's like no pages is unwritten on. All the pages is written on. Is like both books. I'm gonna get like 2 more books and show those up too.
Y'all just don't understand.
I'm like trying to dedicate myself to this, to make this into something. And I'm also, before we go, I also want to say that I got a lot of things like brewing in a pot for like the young females and males. So hopefully I can get a lot of attention from the parents. Not no grown ass kid. I need parents. You know, like, me and my wife do help out, like Secret Santa shit like that. We do big stuff for people. Like, if we can help you, yo, you just gotta let us know, or around the timing. But not this week. Like, no, not this week, because this week my wife having surgery, guys. So hopefully, if they allow me to, I'll keep you guys updated. Not on this channel. You can catch me on my original channel, which is Kiara Kidwell. Don't tell nobody my name. I think I just told everybody my name.
Yes, you did.
Oh, whoa. Anyway, but yeah, you can. I was just fucking with y'all. Y'all can.
Y'all, damn it. Okay. So we gonna have updates. Well, she's gonna have updates because I'm gonna be like.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna just keep y'all updated with everything, like, because this is real big for us, so definitely gonna keep you guys updated, because I might need somebody to talk to, because she's not gonna be, cohering at the time.
Yeah, and whatever y'all do, if y'all could just please keep me in
Your
your
prayers,
prayers,
yes,
my
thank you.
family. You know, the little boy we was talking about, our son, he's going to be, with the child. So please pray for him and her. Pray over our house. Let it be fine, because of course my wife is going to be in the hospital with me.
Yes, they gave me the authorization.
Yes, so she's going to be in the hospital with
God,
me.
pray that I don't get COVID-19. If I do, it will be her fault because I because
Y'all might get fucked up on here. I'm telling you some serious shit.
because see, like, I'm sound as a pound. Like, ain't nothing going on with either one of us. So if we go to the hospital and we mysteriously get sick, that's because it came from the motherfucking hospital.
It's supposed to be the
Like,
safest place for you.
I'm being dead ass. Like, it came from the hospital, so we definitely gonna go still masked up in the hospital because that's what is protocol. We follow protocol. Wash our hands, wear masks in stores and all that. So
Sanitize.
everything.
They don't understand.
We do all that.
They get so mad at me when I be like, go wash your hands.
I do. I get real. I get
Put
real
your
upset.
mask on. My
I'm looking at
goddaughter, oh
like,
my God, I'm telling y'all, she be wanting to go out and play and enjoy herself, but she will not keep a mask for shit.
she got COVID, y'all.
She don't have COVID. Okay. She just a kid that want to go back to the way things
she
used
don't
to
have
be,
COVID, guys.
where she can go and enjoy herself. But right now, the time is not great. And my baby has health issues.
Like real big ones.
So I don't want
Actually,
her.
everybody in this bitch have health issues.
Yeah, that's true.
Everybody here have health issues, so it's real. Like, everyone in here is vulnerable to catch that shit. So
yeah,
that's why we just keep our distance. We don't go around no new faces. We've been around the same faces since before this shit started. So,
and I've been tested twice already for both of my jobs and came back negative.
Yep.
I gotta get tested again on Monday before I have surgery on Thursday. So, yeah, I have to make sure that my family is good. Like, seriously, I can't afford nothing to happen to nobody in my family.
Agree. I agree, because I don't know what the hell I do. Like, for real. Like, this shit is stupid. Everything that's happening. Like, and they talking about a second wave. Like, what about that second check? Like, hold up. Don't do the second wave yet. Y'all gonna wait to do the second wave, then y'all gonna send it in the mail. Like I did the first time, while everybody was stuck in the house, where everybody had to order shit, and people still taking your shit off your porch. You still got the pirates going around taking your shit. Like, y'all know exactly what the fuck y'all doing. Like, I swear, I can feel it.
But then they talking about the second wave, but yet they keep opening shit up. They close the shit again, open the shit back up. Motherfuckers that just think it's a motherfucking scam. You know what I mean?
The people that think it's that think it's a scam is the one that's catching this shit.
But you know what I don't understand?
That's the crazy shit. And they scared the shit out of my son going to say it sent something to his phone. I don't think he got it sent to his phone. I think it was something that he was looking up. You know how he get when he looks stuff up and be coming to me and be like, yo, like he looked up. So it was like that after 12 o'clock. All iPhone users but basically smartphone users, it was going to send off of radiation out the phone. He said, so if your phone not turned off at 11:59, probably like it was only, I don't know what day it was. It was just when he told me, it was just had my mind like certain phone companies have so much control over your phone. Like, for real, like, I don't put nothing past anything, and I don't think nothing is impossible no more. So, but phones, like, when they be like, damn, how the fuck they gonna cut my phone off? I only owe them like a penny, like, or 10 cents, like, and he's sitting there looking at you right on the screen, like, waiting for you to pay your bill so he can hit that button, like, all right, she connected again. Like,
shit, I don't.
Like, oh my God, Joe. Like, yo, you petty as shit sitting at the computer watching me pay my bill, bitch.
But
like,
you know what I don't like either?
Yo,
like,
wait.
For instance, when you looking at certain things on your phone, And let's say you go on a website like Facebook or Instagram or something like that, and the shit just
Mm,
pop up,
mm,
like the shit that you was just looking at and shit.
mm.
And I was wondering how the fuck they know what the fuck I was looking at on my phone. You understand what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I don't understand that shit. And they say, well, the phone company uses certain things that you know, look at. If you look at these things numerous of times, but how the fuck the app know?
Yeah, yeah. That's why when that day we was talking and that bitch just came on your phone, I said, "Is Siri talking?"
Yeah.
Like this bitch just mind of my own. Like, hey, what you need help with? Like, whoa, bitch, who called you? Like, go back home.
Listen.
The little thing on my game does that. On my Xbox does that. This little app that you can talk to. I think it's called Kotor or Katana or some shit like that. But you say this bitch name, and she just pop up. You can say anything close to her name, and she just start talking. Like,
And Siri, bitch ass.
like that's what this circle is right here. See that circle?
Yeah.
That's that bitch right there, and she's on. She say when I get up in the morning and I check the laptop, I go right here. It say I keep. She say I got everything. I got all your alarms and your notifications quiet the way you like them. Bitch, I never set that shit up though. Like, I'm looking at it like, oh, this bitch is geeking. Like, who is
I
you?
like that shit.
I never set that up for my nothing to be quiet. So I'm looking at it like, why my notification doesn't go off? Because every time in the corner it's just like a comment bubble. You know how the little comment like and they got a wrong joint right there, like a circle and a line.
Right.
And I never set it up where everything should be silent. The computer was most definitely like loud as shit when I first got it, but everything was on. Nothing was silent. Nothing was turned off. I had to go through and turn everything off. I didn't do shit about no notification because I didn't know that, that this bitch have a notification bubble on the side. I thought it just that was like something that comes with. Yeah, I know you could do that on him. Now I do. Like, I know I'm gonna take that bitch off here though, cause she geeking.
Technology has really, 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 really gone different ways from when we was younger. Well, definitely just once I was younger, because I'm older than my wife, and all this shit that's going on nowadays as far as electronics and the kids, fuck the parents.
Yes.
This shit is like, I feel like sometimes I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone for real.
That's how I say that all the time.
Because this shit is fucking ridiculous. Hey y'all, let me tell y'all something real quick. K-Chat be rapping, y'all. But yeah, it's a mess. When they say you living in your last days, you really living in your last days.
Everything is a mess.
I agree. Give me some of that.
Sure.
Y'all, this is a fact.
Don't.
This warm as shit.
You wanted it and you got AIDS, so it shouldn't even matter to you.
Open it. Shut up, big. Thank you.
Yeah.
Listen, y'all, it's been real. I'm tired.
You can see her face.
It's 1 o'clock.
She don't. This is not what she do. Like,
no. This is no night time. I'll be asleep.
This is past her night time.
Yeah. I will be knocked up already.
And I'll be up editing or trying to come up with new fucking topics and brainstorm shit and but most definitely, like I said before, definitely hit me up. Let me know what you like about the shit. This podcast thing, I'm trying to make it go really far and make it become something and help out not just myself, but help out my family, my peers, my mom, help out others that really in need. I want to do something for the homeless people. Like, I really, like, after I fed the homeless with my mom that day, I was just mind blown. Like, these guys is not that bad. Everybody make it seem like they just so disgusting. Like they really not that bad, and it's not all of them that's like that. So
that's another topic.
Yeah, that's another. That's going to be
Now,
on
that
part
right
two.
There is
that's part
strong,
two.
Yeah,
That's gonna be that's gonna be on part two. So I might just give you guys part two tomorrow. Might give you guys part two tomorrow. She's not gonna be on part two.
Yes, I am.
She's not. She can be right here, but she's not gonna be here. You wanna hear her, but she's not gonna be here.
Yeah.
You wanna hear her, but you ain't gonna be able to see her. Anyway.
Babe, I enjoyed this. I appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome. And this has been great. This has actually been really great, actually. Oh, I do want to ask you one thing before we come off here.
Yeah.
Did you see Cardi B and Meg Stallion video?
Girl,
I was down like, why the fuck? I said, Cardi B and Meg Stallion is best friends now, and Meg Stallion said, fuck Nicki Minaj. Hey, yo. On some real shit.
Because remember, she was in the boat.
Hey, yo.
Motherfucking. Exactly.
Yo, what? She like, what? And then I was looking at this little video. That's gonna be on part two. I'm gonna show you the video. Well, I'm gonna show my wife the video, so she can let me know.
Which video?
The video with Meg and Cardi B talk, the premiere joint.
Oh no, I ain't seen the premiere.
Oh my god! Before the video, before they showed the video, they was talking on the live chat. They like a split screen, and when I mean like they was just so like, oh my god, yes, I love you so much. You like my best friend, Sukiana.
Oh.
Suki was even in the video.
Oh no.
I like Suki. Like I think she just like coming in the
You know what? I'm all for.
I like Suki. She like
females getting out bread.
She like real G'd out for nothing. Like she don't even gotta be that gangster.
Listen.
She
check
gangster.
this out.
She kills something.
I'm all for us females doing what we do to get our bread.
Right.
To chase that bag. Yeah. I'm all for it. But it's just certain values that I have as a mother that I don't want my kids to see what I had to do to get this bag. It's one thing, you saying, okay, well, this is what I did or whatever the case may be. But as far as me having my kids see that shit on TV, and then the way my son is, somebody could be talking about me like a motherfucking dog. Don't even know that's my son. Oh, I seen Tamika in the motherfucking video. She had on this, and she was talking about sucking dick, eating pussy, and that's what I'm saying. That's a freak ass bitch, and that's a rat. My son great fuck somebody up for that shit.
Yeah, but there's a difference when you're presented to your child as they get older this way, or be around your kid like this at all times. You wasn't like this around him for him to even
what I'm saying is the way I am at home and the way I am when I'm at work or I'm doing whatever I'm doing to chase a bag. That's one thing. That's totally two separate things. But then when you have the things that you do to chase your bag publicized the way it's publicized, you're going to get some backlash.
Of course.
And of course your kids is going to see shit. Why? Because of technology and shit that we have nowadays. Your kids can see all that shit.
You're going to have backlash of things like that.
But then you might have your kids resenting you. Well, any fucking type of thing like that.
Stuff like that comes with the damn territory when you sign up for certain things. Like when you're a nasty what's that?
Freako.
No, I don't. That's not what she is. She's not a nasty freako.
She's an entrepreneur. That's what she is.
She's most definitely that.
She's an entrepreneur. I just don't agree. That
her music is so vulgar though. Like it's so foul. I don't like.
It is vulgar. Very vulgar.
Yeah, it's just. Yeah, it's not. It's not that. Like just like that. Just like that Cardi B and that Nicki Minaj. Don't let your kids listen to that Dirty Virgin. I was listening to it and I'm like, okay, the song not that bad. Oh, okay, video crazy. Like I go to search the Dirty Virgin. Like
Oh yeah, and then yeah, that's what I'm
Wolf. I said
saying.
wolf.
Yeah, I heard it. I
Oh,
heard it.
oh. I said, oh, if, oh, what? I said, yo, I know they gonna not gonna. I already know they not gonna put the dirty version
Yo,
out
they
there
gonna
because
bleep every
it
motherfucking
took me
word.
so long to actually find the dirty version. So I was like, I knew it was gonna be hard for me to find the dirty version because of what they actually saying, and it's nothing straight gutter from beginning to end. The course even there's some holes in this house, like damn, like
Oh na 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 na. That
like
was my shit. But yeah, no.
yeah, but
Oh, you
that's
know Frank Ski got a. They gave him some stuff because they used his shit.
true.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
And where's Frank Ski from?
What
Where Frank Ski from?
here? You from here? Hell no. Learn something new every day, guys.
But listen, my whole thing is I'm a mother first before anything else. And I have to present myself that way whether or not I'm in house or outside. That's all I'm saying. Like I said, I don't condone anyone from doing what they got to do. But when it's a possibility that my kids will see this shit, I can't do it. And that's
And
just me.
and that's just her. And I'm saying that me personally, whatever you need to do to get your bag, do it. Make sure that you stay safe and wash your hands because the coronavirus is
And
under.
your mouth.
Oh, this is K. This is K.
And this is
And
Tamika.
and you. This is crazy. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. And make sure you guys drop a comment or something. I don't even care. But like I said, show me some love. Don't be a dick and an asshole.